Testing, testing. 1, 2. Testing, testing. 1, 2. What up, what up, what up? What up to all my dreamers and go-getters? What's going on? If you're new to the chat, man, my name is Cloudy Wingz, CLOUDYWINGZ. There's a lot of things I do, but if you need a idea of what I do, type that into Google. Check me out, man. I got a YouTube channel with 80,000 subscribers, man. I do lifestyle vlogs. I do music. Obviously, I do Twitch. I'm new at the Twitch thing, so bear with me, but I do got a lot of stuff planned for this channel. And so on this channel currently, just a little bit of motivation, man. Just a little bit of things that and not just motivation. We talk about trending topics. We talk about inspirational stuff, motivational stuff. It's a channel for the people who actually want to be something more than what they see in the mirror every day. You know, with that being said, you've just tuned into the best space to talk about all things motivation, hustle, and what it takes to turn those big dreams into reality. Now, if you're someone who's chasing a goal, grinding for something bigger, or just kind of figuring out the steps to get there, you're in the right place. You came to the right guy, you're on the right stream. Because this morning, it's all about you and the fire inside you that's pushing you forward. That's where we at today, okay? And we also have, it's gonna be a little bit more heavy in the beginning, but I always like to end my streams with something light. So don't get discouraged because stick around. We got more to talk about and it's finna go down. Rock with your boy. Now, now, I know you've heard it all before. Chase your dreams, never give up, yada, yada, yada. But here's the thing. It's not about just hearing the words. You feel what I'm saying? It's about knowing why. It's not about just knowing what and what was said and how it's said. It's about knowing why you're doing it and how you can make it happen. So let's talk about that. What keeps you going when shit gets tough, right? It could be a kid, it could be, or kids, plural. It could be, your grandfather's death and you just want to make him proud. It could be anything, right? Everybody has their own motivations. But what keeps you going when obstacles start stacking up and you feel like it might be easier to just quit, right? Because that'll show you who you really are. When shit starts happening and shit starts hitting the fan, are you gonna quit? Are you gonna give up? That's really where you kind of get to see who you are. You dig what I'm saying? So personally, for me, it's more about like vision. You dig what I'm saying? Like you see, success doesn't, it doesn't happen by accident. Like unless you play in the lottery and you like 1 in a 14 billion chance win the lottery, okay, that's luck. That's an accident, right? And it happens, but actual real success, not like because I don't know if y'all done any research on lottery winners, but a lot of them, their lives are completely ruined. The money is completely gone. Some of them are dead, because before they got the money, they never did the research on how to keep the money. They never did the research on how to make the money more money. You dig what I'm saying? So, and they never did the research on what to watch out for when you got money. So that money just ate them up. And me personally, I don't believe that money is the root of all evil. I believe that the want for money is the root of all evil. Because if you in the streets right now, right, and you're doing a bunch of crime and all your crime revolves around money, getting money, but one day you hit like this big thing and now you a multimillionaire, you most like if you smart, you're gonna get the fuck out of the streets. right? You get the fuck out of the streets, start doing something better with your life. You're done with the evil shit, done with the bad shit, and now you're gonna try to start because that's the only reason you was doing it. To get to a point where you can feel like you can get out of it. But unfortunately it doesn't always work like that for everybody. That unfortunately some people either end up in a joint or in the cemetery, right? But regardless of anything that I just said, real success happens because somebody like you, somebody like me, had a dream, saw a vision, and then went after it with everything they had, every single piece of them. Okay? It's about believing in that dream when nobody else does, when you're putting in those late nights, when you're working through the doubts, when somebody around you is telling you it's not going to work out. Because fuck that, you know exactly what you are working for. And that's what matters. And that's what matters. So, with that being said, here's a question I get a lot. Okay. So here's a question I get a lot. How do you stay motivated when shit gets tough? Right? Okay, look, the hustle, yeah, it's real. And if you think it's all smooth sailing, think again. There's gonna be times when you feel burnt out. There's gonna be times when you feel unsure, maybe even a little lost in the abyss, right? But that's when you gotta remind yourself your dream is bigger than the grind. It's bigger than the obstacles. That's when you dig deep, refocus, and then you come back even stronger. Okay? Even stronger. Okay, so with that being said, here's where it gets good. Let's talk about goals. You got that dream, but now it's about breaking it down into real actionable steps. Steps that you can put action behind. Let me ask y'all this. Have you ever heard of SMART goals? And feel free to comment in the chat. Have you ever heard of SMART goals? Let me break it down for y'all. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's what SMART stands for. Let me repeat that. What up, man? Appreciate the follow. PJ is a king. You are correct, man. You are a king because you follow me, man. I rock with you. You rock with me. You already know. So look, SMART, SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. SMART goals. It's about taking that huge, wild vision and turning it into something you can work on every fucking day. Every fucking day. While you working on other shit that is going to help you get to this goal. Now that's fucking smart. You a fucking genius. You a modern day Albert motherfucking Einstein. You do some shit like that for real. Lay out the plan. Now, let's say you want to be an entrepreneur. I have a little bit of experience with that. Let's say you want to be an entrepreneur, right? A lot of people want to jump straight into building a business. But if we're keeping it all the way 100, you got to get tactical. Just like the military, you got to get tactical. What can you do today that gets you closer to that dream? Maybe it's reading a book about it, connecting with people who have already done it. Bingo, right here. You're looking at him. Maybe connecting with people in your. I can't even fucking talk. Sorry, my dog is barking. But maybe it's connecting with people who have done it before. Maybe it's connecting with people in your community who are already doing it. Maybe it's maybe it's working on a small project, right? I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But every little step is a victory. Those small wins, they all add up. That's why they're so important. That's why they're so important. They all add up. Those small wins get you to the big wins. That's why they're more important than the big wins, right? Now, and don't even get me started on failure. Yeah, you heard me. Failure, right? Don't even get me started on the losses. Okay, it's not the end of the road. It ain't the end of the road, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't over with. It's a stepping stone. Okay, failure is something you learn from, and without learning, you do not grow. Right? So when you fail, use it to step on these niggas next. No, I'm just playing. Use it as a stepping stone. Every failure is a lesson. Every mistake is a chance to learn and grow. You only fail once you quit. Because once you quit, it's all over with. You chose, that you was done. Now it ain't shit. Now you can never find out the ending of what it could be. But if you're learning from the process, you're always moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? So let's talk about balance. Let's talk about balance for a second. Because we all know the grind can get overwhelming. You've got you got to take care of yourself too though. You know. Hustle is important, right? It's very important. You don't want to be a bum. You want something out of life, so hustle is important. But so is your well-being. If you burn out, who is you good to, my guy? You ain't good to nobody. Not even yourself. If you burn out right now, you're not even good to yourself. Like or for yourself. Like what are you gonna do for yourself? If you burn out, you're no good to anyone. So it's about finding that sweet spot where you're working hard, but you're also giving yourself space to recharge, reflect, and reset. And that's what we're all about here. Don't do it for too long though. You might get stagnant. But it's okay to refocus. Take some time to refocus, man. All right, dreamers. Cloudy gang. The big dogs. This is your moment right now, right? There's someone watching this. I know for a fact. There's someone watching this live right now who's been sitting on an idea, maybe even an invention. Maybe even a fucking invention. Maybe even like somebody in this chat has been sitting on an idea thinking about taking that leap. But you scared, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it real. You acting like a hoe, bro, because you got all the information. You got the idea, but you scared to put it in motion. Man, stop being a pussy, bro. Stop me. I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, stop being a pussy, bro. Like, see where it gets you, bro. You could be the next this person, the next that. Like, don't be scared, bro. Let me tell you something. There will never be a perfect moment to start. You will never have a perfect time to get started. So why not start now? Why not start now? No more waiting for the perfect time because the perfect time is right now. This is your time to make it happen. With that being said, we're going to take a quick intermission, man. And I will get back to you in a couple of minutes. The next topic will be good. We might even continue this topic for a little bit longer. But this is an intermission. This is your time to get your snacks, get your favorite drinks, sit back, relax, because it's finna get good, man. It's finna get good. I'm going to holler at y'all in a second. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. So, hopefully, y'all have had a second to recharge and rethink. But so I'm curious. I'm curious to know what's your goal? I'm a little bit out of breath. I like to play on my kids' toys, as you can see sometimes. But anyway, so what's your goal? What's your dream? I want to hear it. Drop it in the chat. Tell me what. And let's talk about it. Let's set some goals together. And shit, maybe we can figure out how to crush them. Maybe we can figure out how to crush those goals. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, man, you're closer to achieving it than you think. If you're actually out here trying to do something with yourself, like you're a lot closer than you think. So keep pushing, keep hustling, and please don't ever stop believing in what's possible. If you do one thing, don't ever stop believing in yourself. Okay? With that being said, I know that topic was a little bit heavy, but if you're here, you follow, you already know how I get down. But now that we're there, I want to tackle something. Not really tackle nothing, but I want to talk to y'all about something else. A little bit more of a lighter subject matter. So, if you're new here, my name is Cloudy Wingz, CLOUDY, WINGZ. Type that into Google. There is a space between the Y and the W. That's again CLOUDY, WINGZ. I do a lot of different things. I also do YouTube. I have a YouTube channel with 80,000 subscribers where I do lifestyle vlogs. So if you want to get an inside look to my life or lifestyle, go ahead and check me out, man. Take a peek. So if you're not new here, I just want to say welcome back, my friends. And today on the second part of this stream, we've got some real mind-bending conversations lined up. We're diving into the kind of issues that make you pause, make you scratch your head, and maybe even rethink how you see the world. So buckle up. Once again, get your favorite snacks because we're about to talk about some of the hottest topics in the world right now. Some of the most trending topics in the world right now. Yeah. So let's start with something that's getting a lot of attention these days. One of those things being AI and ethics, right? AI and ethics. Now, we all know AI is taking over, right? AI is taking over everything right now, from helping us organize our chaotic lives to making art to doing thinking for us, basically. It's everywhere. But here's the kicker. What happens when the lines between machine, right, and human get blurry? When AI starts making decisions that impact our jobs, our freedoms, even our lives. Now, I don't have a problem with AI or anybody who makes AI or any of that nature. But I mean, think about it, right? We're talking about algorithms that can decide who gets a loan, who gets hired, even who gets sent to prison. Think about that. And I know with humans there can be error that we have seen multiple innocent people go to prison. 20 years later they find out that this person didn't do shit. And then that person sues the city or the feds or the government or whatever and wins millions for 20 years of their life being taken, which is honestly priceless, right? So maybe AI might be better in that aspect. Maybe there won't be any human error. Maybe you won't need lawyers as much. Some people are saying we might be kind of like handing over control of our lives to a bunch of lines of code, to a bunch of robots, basically. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie I, Robot with Will Smith, but that shit scares the fuck out of me. So it's like, what happens when these codes become biased, or worse, when the machines start learning from each other, right, in ways we don't foresee? Then what happens? Is that when humans go extinct? Is that when what's this shit called? Armageddon happens or whatever the hell? Is that when there's only gonna be two people on Earth and one of them's fat and ugly and one of them's fine as fuck, and but they have to fuck each other to keep the generation and the population back up? Like, is that what's gonna happen? I wonder. But let's take a step back for a second. Let's take a step back because here's another issue I'm sure you've been seeing trending lately. Social media and mental health. I'm sure you've heard somebody talk about it. It's that double-edged sword. We all know a little too well. If you ask me, you know it a little bit too well. Everybody has a social media. Everybody, grandma, mom, shit. The dogs even have social media nowadays. You see dogs on Instagram with their own social media profiles. No kizzy cali cap. You know what I'm saying? Um, and on one hand, social media, it does keep us connected. It makes us feel like we're a part of like a global community. But on the other hand, it can totally fuck with your head. There's people who have killed themselves because they feel like their life is inadequate because everybody else's life, who they scroll, who are just showing the good parts of their lives, they're just showing the good parts of their lives. They're not showing the bad parts. And that's where people kind of get it misconstrued. But social media can fuck with your head. We all scroll through these like curated, picture perfect lives, and for a moment, like for 1 second, it can feel like everyone's got it all together. Like everybody in the world's got their shit together, but us. That's what it can feel like, right? When you go on social media, it can feel like, damn, I'm a bum ass nigga, bro. Cause what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anxiety, comparison, loneliness starts creeping in when those kind of thoughts start creeping in. And then there's the darker side, right? The rise of online hate in the endless cycle of negativity, right? The rise of online hate where people troll other people, or you got like people just, Twitter fingers, typing, saying whatever the hell they want, talking shit to people. First of all, you never know who's on the other side of that computer, or on the other side of that screen, or on the other side of that keyboard, or whatever it is, man, because you might be dealing with a real life red room, dark web hacker, man. And you better show some damn respect to people online, man, because you never know. But with that being said, and let me remind you, those are the type of people who can ruin your life from the comfort of their own homes. So a lot of these kids get on the internet and they don't even realize they just fuck their whole life up. Now, I know sometimes it can feel impossible to escape, like when you get on the internet and you see something that makes you feel negative or makes you feel depressed or bad about yourself. Sometimes it can really for real seem like impossible to escape. So the real question is, can we change the way we interact with social media? Is there a way that we could possibly make social media healthier for the next generation, for our kids? Is there a way? But would it even matter if there was a way? Because the way that we have right now is getting so many people rich. Would it even matter? That's a question too. And while we're on the topic of change, since we're on the topic of change, let's talk about something a little more. Let's talk about something a little more like urgent. The climate crisis. I mean, first of all, like the climate crisis, it's getting bad, right? There's a lot of things, and I know there's a HARP system that exists, but there's a lot of other things that we're seeing like these extreme weather events, heat waves, wildfires, floods, and they happen faster than anybody might have predicted. We're talking about an entire generation waking up to a world literally on fire, literally. But here's the wild part: what if we could actually reverse some of the damage? Like geoengineering, carbon capture. Could these are some wild ideas, right? This is some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? But could these crazy ideas actually work? Could they? Or do y'all feel as though it's just another attempt to throw like a quick fix at an impossible problem? You know what I mean? Who knows? And I know that sounds heavy. That's a heavy ass motherfucking topic. That is a heavy ass topic, right? I'm like blown away what I just said. Like, shit, damn, I didn't even realize I was that smart. Shit, what am I even saying right now? Carbon capture? What the hell? No. But now I know that's heavy, right. But despite all those challenges, there's still hope in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's still hope in the air, baby. People are coming together, thinking outside the box, and solving problems in ways we never imagined. This is the best time to be alive. This is one of the safest times to be alive in all of human history. I know it doesn't seem that way because women are different now, men are different now. There's a lot of different things now. There's a lot of feelings in the world now, which is it's a little weird to me. There's a lot of feelings going around, right? But that's the beauty of these issues. They spark conversations like this that I'm having right now with y'all beautiful people, that might just lead to the right changes being made, right? And who knows, maybe you watching this right now will be the one to come up with the next big idea. And if you ever do, man, you know what? I need my royalties. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at your boy. Let him know where you got the idea from. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think? How do you feel about AI, social media, and climate change? Go ahead and comment in the chat. Comment in the chat. Like, are we in control of our future, or is it already out of our hands? Like, drop your thoughts in the chat. Let's keep this conversation going. You know what I'm saying? And I'll read. I'll keep reading. Like, I like to watch my lives later on. So I'll come back, read people's chats, look at different things, and then I'll address it in the next live. So don't even be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can comment in the chat, whatever. Now, If you're new here, just a reminder, you're tuned into Cloudy Wingz, CLOUDYWINGZ. Go ahead and type that into Google. Check me out. I do a lot more things. And trust me, this is just the beginning. So stay with me for more deep shit, more real conversations, and more solutions. Not just to the world, but to life, your life. Until then, keep thinking, keep questioning, and as always, keep it player. It's your boy, Cloudy Wingz, CLOUDYWINGZ, and I'm signing off. Peace.